You can make Link in Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm going to show you an approach that works on every platform. And you don't need a complicated mod setup, everything is through the in-game mod manager. So let me show you how to build him step by step. First, go ahead and create your custom origin character. And for race, I went with elf, and sub-race, I went with wood elf. For class, I chose to start him as a fighter, but feel free to class however you think is best. This tutorial focuses on aesthetics. And the last thing we want to make sure we do on this screen is give him body type number 2. Then when we click on edit appearance, the first thing we're going to adjust is on this general tab, and we're going to give him his face. This face is going to come from a mod. It's called Mask Half Elf Head 5e to Other Races. And you're looking for the faces with this green background over here, and the one you're looking for specifically is called P4HEE Elf 02. And I thought the general look of this face and also the ear shape were a good fit for him. And then we're going to scroll down on this general tab. We are going to come back to it later and you'll see why. But for now, we're just going to adjust his skin tone. And the color that we're looking for is warm tone number 2. Next, we can skip over the body art tab because we're not adding any tattoos or earrings. So we can move on to the eyes tab. And the color that we want to choose here is blue number 4. And that's available in the base game, no mods required. Then we can move over to the makeup tab, and we are going to go with makeup number 1 just to make his eyes pop a little bit, give him some longer lashes. For eye makeup color, we're going to choose black and then dial down eye makeup intensity to a level of 63, and you can leave metallic tint and glossy tint both at 0. Then to blend his lips in a bit more with his skin, we're going to give him a lip tint. The color we're looking for here is peach 1, and we're raising that intensity to a level of 7, and again leaving metallic and glossy tints at 0. And now we can move on to hair, and this is what's going to take him from looking like generic elf to Link. And his hair is going to be a combination of 3 different pieces. For the base hairstyle, we're going to need the mod Tabs Hair Salon. You're looking for these blue backgrounds, and the hairstyle you want to choose is called Tabs Hair Pack 111. And next we're going to select Link's hair color, and to do that we're going to need the mod Astral Hair Color Supplement. And the color we're looking for in here is this Astral DL Mustard Yellow. And something worth noting about this mod is these colors come in groups of 4 because they dye either the hair or the hair and eyebrows or the hair, eyebrows, and lashes. So in those different combinations, just make sure you're picking the one that does his hair and eyebrows and not his lashes. Otherwise, for color, we're going to be skipping highlights for Link, but we are going to add graying. You want to select the color brown 2 and then just raise the intensity to a level of 29. That's just going to give some depth to his hairstyle. Next, we're going to add 2 more pieces to the hair, and these are actually going to be back in that general tab. You want to scroll down until you find this custom section called Crest, and this whole section is coming from the mod K's Hair Extensions Vanilla. And within this section, we're looking for the piece that's called Sinister Ponytail. This is kind of going for his Breath of the Wild look, but if you prefer your Link without a ponytail, just skip this part. Now there is one more hair piece we have to add that I think really pulls his look together aesthetically. We're going to scroll down to this section that's labeled Jaws, and you can add this by adding the mod P4 Bangs Bangs Everywhere. And we're looking for the piece labeled Goblin Long A Spring Fringe, and that's going to add those long hair tufts he has on either side of his head. And that's going to complete Link's look in the character creator. We're going to move on to his outfit next. And for Link's outfit, we're going to need a few mods. The first is the mod we're going to be getting all of the outfit pieces from, and that is called Fear Taylor's Camp Clothes. This is going to add in a custom chest into your traveler's chest at camp. This chest has a bunch of sub boxes inside of it. Now these do get equipped in your appearance slot, so just make sure you toggle on your default armor set visibility so you start seeing those. You can find Link's main outfit in this armor sub box of the Fear Taylor's Camp Clothes chest, and that outfit is called Bandit. So you can go ahead and equip that in your first appearance slot. Then we want to open up the shoes sub box, and we're looking for the shoes that are labeled Leather Boots 2. And go ahead and equip those in your second appearance slot that are dedicated to shoes. And then for accessory choice, you want to open up the sub box that's labeled underwear slot. This has things like gloves, hats, cloaks, and for Link, I decided to go with some gloves. The gloves you're looking for are just labeled as leather gloves with this icon. Go ahead and equip those in that last appearance slot. So now all that's left is to dye this outfit, and we're going to be leaving the gloves and the shoes as the base colors. I thought that brown totally worked. But to dye his outfit the green we want, we are going to need the mod Faerun Colors. And that mod adds in a ton of different reusable dye combinations. I absolutely love it and use it all the time. So just open up that box, and then the color that we're looking for is named Yondala. You'll see that it's like a green and yellow combination. So just combine this dye with Link's outfit and we have his green tunic. So for Link's Baldurized short, I did give him a sword and shield, so I'm going to show you where you can get those as well, but I don't think they're necessary for his build. I mean, he uses all sorts of different weapons and powers, so that's kind of where it's your choice. Same with his build in general, like how would you build Link? I think there's a ton of different cases you could make for it. It's actually a conversation I've been really enjoying seeing happen in the comments on his Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok short. But if you do want to go with the sword I picked, that comes from the mod Unlocked Weapons. It adds a bunch of different weapons into your camp chest, and the one that we're looking for is called Executioner's Sword. And I just ended up pairing this with the shield for him. This shield is coming from a mod with maybe my favorite name ever called Granny Weapons. And this adds in a chest to the game that has a bunch of different weapons and shields, and the shield we're looking for is Shield of Hope. And with that, we've got Link's full look, ready to take on Baldur's Gate as Hyrule's hero. I've linked all the mods I used below, and if you want a closer look at Faerun Colors and Fear Taylor's camp clothes, I've got a full video dedicated just to those, breaking down how I use them and where to find them in the game. And if you want more builds like this, let me know who I should Baldurize next.